It's a brand new season, baby. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. It's a brand new season, been a long wait. Saw some players up, put them on my highlight tape. College series here, gotta hear my name on draft day. AR in the pocket, automatic, that's a closed case. Excitement building up, I ain't been asleep in 3 days. Gotta make a statement to the scouts on the first play. Only way to win, you gotta dominate in each phase. Offense, defense, and can't forget the special teams. I ain't work for nothing, went through summer camp with 2-a-days. Gotta win the natty, only satisfied with first place. I hear them haters hating on my team, but I ain't hearing them. If they line up on the other side, then we ain't fearing them. One false move, hit stick, defense killing them. Knew them boys were sweet, up inside, banana peeling them. We up next, time to show we the best around. RFL College Series, rep your team or rep your town. You're looking at the future of the league, yeah, it's here and now. Step on the field, boy, you best believe it's going down. Cause yeah, you know we scoring. Touchdown, 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 touchdown.
What's good, Relocation Football League fans? The time has finally come. RFL College Series is officially back, and we have our season opener between the two-time national champions and the Ohio State #1 Ohio State Buckeyes here on the road, taking on number 23 TCU. For anybody who's new here, this is the first time watching some RFL action. Welcome to the College Series season. I am the commissioner of the RFL and also play-by-play commentator, ready to get this opening game underway between these two squads. We already know about this Ohio State team. College Series 3, national champions. College Series 4, just last year, national champions. On the road to try to make it 3 consecutive championships. They're the first team in RFL history, even amongst the pros, to win more than one championship back-to-back. Ohio State here on the road against TCU, who we know, I'll talk more about. Not the same team as they were a season ago. Had quite the weapons, of course, and went on to go into the RFL draft. We talk about the names of Devontre Sharkley, Amari Harris, and of course, quarterback Miles McCain, who of course went on to lead the Sacramento Miners franchise this year as the starting quarterback. So a lot of talent that was once here, no longer here anymore, and Ohio State ready to get this game underway. Biggest class, and the game is officially underway as we get right into it. Ohio State takes this one from the 1-yard line, and we'll be down at about the 28 as we get our first look at brand new Ohio State quarterback Dylan Lewis. When asked about about pressure being in this position, of course, as the new quarterback for Ohio State, this guy says, hey, he doesn't feel any pressure. The alumni and everything about this organization has prepared him for this moment, and he just really doesn't feel it, he says. Says we have a championship caliber squad coming into the season on both sides of the ball, and great support from the alumni. And he is just ready to put his talents here in the forefront against this TCU defense. As the first play, he'll look to throw, and he will have a first down in his first collegiate play in the RFL. This is Dylan Lewis. 12-yard gain there as he's able to connect with brand new tight end Arturo Flores. Ohio State been one of the better college series teams in the RFL simply due to the fact that they've pulled in a lot of commits. And here goes another big play down the field as Ohio State quickly marching down with two big pass plays. First play good for 12. This second pass here, 23 yards for the new quarterback as he connects with a different receiver here. This is also another submitted prospect, and McCaskill. And McCaskill's got some severe speed out there that this TCU secondary has got to be on the lookout for. He primarily plays the slot, and TCU already getting a look at the explosiveness of this passing offense, and a little bit too quick on the trigger there. Dylan Lewis throwing that one into the turf. His first incompletion of the day, goes 2 for 3 there. Hot start, but maybe just too fast, trying to get that ball out of his hands, try to hit that slant. Ohio State's got a few guys that's returning. Quintaro Sheffield, top wide receiver, used to be wide receiver 3. A lot of big talent too that was here for Ohio State, no longer as well, and that's another strike over the middle as he's able to connect with his tight end Flores once again. Flores, 2 catches, 25 yards. He's already striking over the middle, and TCU giving up big plays here. Of course, you're going to see a big difference from college and the pros of the RFL at this level. A lot more bigger plays you'll more than likely see in the college level. And here goes another completion out to Flores. And for anybody who's watching and part of the Discord exclusive scrimmage streams, I mean, they already knew from the few games we got to see with Dylan Lewis and Arturo Flores, tight end. These guys already seem to have some really good chemistry. Must have been working during the offseason with each other heavy on timing. And right now, I mean, this has just been a phenomenal drive for the Buckeyes. So they are now first and goal at the 8-yard line. Dylan Lewis will scramble and throw this one away. Coverage excellent in the red zone. Saw everyone at the goal line. Shout out to the Relocation Football League community, man. We are already 100 deep for this first game. I don't know why I played the bell. Try to actually show up the graphics so that guys know where you can learn more about the RFL at. You can see we're on all other kinds of social media, Instagram, even TikTok. Go ahead and make sure to give us a follow. Also make sure to give us a like here in this video. Here goes returning running back and third-year player here in the RFL College Series, Euro Winbush. Euro Winbush not getting much there on that carry. It's a few yards. And TCU's got Ohio State where they want them. It's a 3rd and goal, about the 6-yard line. Defense bending and hoping not to break. 2 submitted prospects in which TCU was able to land both offensive players and their quarterback and wide receiver. So no submits at all on this defensive side of the ball. There's a throw and good defense at the goal line. That is swatted away, incomplete. And Ohio State's offense will be halted. And these guys were driving down the field with ease, it seemed, and a lot of big plays. But TCU able to tighten up at the right time. And it's the Buckeyes looking to try to get on the board first as the kick is up. It's good. And OSU on the board first, 3-0. That's a submitted prospect right there as well, Lincoln Colt. And for anybody who's new to Relocation Football League, trying to figure out what I mean by submitted prospect, unfortunately can't submit a player to the RFL to be a part of this series now. Applications close after the Relocation Bowl in January. It's going to be July 2nd. But a lot of prospects within this series, over 130 to be exact, were community submitted prospects who submitted on our website to be a part of the series, something we've been running, of course, now for 5 seasons. College Series 5 we are now into. And man, it's just been a great addition with this series in the RFL. Here goes the return from the goal line. As he'll get out to about the 23-yard line. And we'll get our first look at this brand new quarterback for TCU. How will he be able to take over the helm after Miles McCain? Tanner Hendricks, submitted quarterback as well. He's got a submitted wide receiver, as I talked about, out there in Amir Daniels. Be on the lookout for him to see what he brings to the table. Amir Daniels should be number 17, as you can see to the right of Hendricks. That's his primary receiver. So just down by a field goal here. Shotgun split backs for TCU as they'll drop back looking to pass. First play over the middle, and he's got a big first down. TCU come out swinging as well. First down, Horned Frogs. Barber there with the reception. We're going to see a lot more separation and just bigger plays, as I talked about, at the collegiate level for guys, following from the RFL going into this season. Zone defense, good strike over the middle. It's Corbin Coase, submitted safety, able to wrap up on the tackle there. This Ohio State team stacked even with players on the defensive side of the ball. And a handoff inside, going to be shut down by a familiar OSU face initially. That is going to be Brock Frederick, linebacker, second-year linebacker for the Buckeyes. And he was just all over the place last year, just a big hitter for Ohio State. You can see him initially in the backfield, getting some help out from that main guy to look out for as well, Seth Brewer, the brother of you-know-who, if you already know about one of the top and best defensive ends to come out of the RFL College Series, and Drew Brewer, brother here playing for Ohio State as well. They'll try to run to the outside on his side, and the defense able to close in. Big hit coming down. And that is KJ Harrison on the tackle. 3rd and 7 here for TCU. Seth Brewer also a name coming in here for Ohio State, having to fill big shoes of his brother, of course, and KMJ from last year. Here goes a throw, though, and it's going to be near interception here from Xavier Spriggs. Xavier Spriggs, who almost was able to have that interception going the other way. It'll count as a pass deflection. Defense able to get the stop, and Ohio State looking to get their offense, the football, right back. And they will bomb this one straight down the middle field. Fair catch going to be called at about the 16-yard line. We'll get a look at Dylan Lewis in this Ohio State offense once again. These guys are moving very effectively down the field on their opening possession. Unable to score, but showing the capability of being able to make some big plays. Will they be able to finish the drive this time? Once again, if you are new to Relocation Football League, first time checking us out, make sure to smash the like button if you enjoy what you are watching. Become part of the RFL community today. Dylan Lewis going to throw, and what a catch. First down, Ohio State. Toro Flores with another big grab already, with quite a few catches here in the first quarter. Nicely placed football there as well to lead him up the field, just out of the reach of the defender. And another quick throw over the middle. He goes. As that'll be a solid gain to McCaskill for gain of 8. McCaskill hauling in his second catch of the game. And you could just kind of see that confidence exuding from Dylan Lewis right now. I mean, he just really looks comfortable back there, but someone getting a little bit too antsy. We saw Euro Winbush in right guard moving a bit too early. That's going to back him up 5 yards. As Ohio State now will face a 2nd and 7. And these teams on the first week, for guys who don't know, part of the college series as the players, first week guys had to go with base books, but we are customizing playbooks to make sure that they fit these the personnel of the teams and get what the players really want to run for their teams this year. Here goes a draw play. Euro Winbush, he's got the first down. storyline about Euro Winbush. I mean, this guy started his career back in College Series 3 as a Penn State running back, and he definitely showed some flashes there as a solid running back. Looked at this season as the top running back coming in to the RFL draft potentially this year. And then after his first season, went on to transfer out to Ohio State, which he won a national championship last year, rushed for over 1,000 yards. Here they go with another draw play, and the speedster gets loose for another first down run. 3 carries, 22 yards for Winbush. And your own Winbush's skill set, very explosive. Just an elusive back who in the open space can really deal damage, but he's very quick, very shifty, and you can see just from the draw plays, draw plays, you give a running back with this skill set that amount of space to work with, he can really do some damage. And he's just taking simple draw plays, ripping off huge yards on the ground as Ohio State at midfield. Dylan Lewis going to scramble out the pocket, throws, and that's good defense once again as that is swatted away. Of course, don't have an overall depth chart list of the non-submitted players of these rosters with TCU. For guys who aren't submitted or a generic player, they are real-life players in real life that plays for these teams as well, or at least have played. Some guys have entered the NFL draft. There goes a throw into the flats, and of course, by collegiate rules, can't get up from that. Hip hits the ground. That's going to be a huge loss of 3 yards for Ohio State. Ohio State now looking at a long 3rd and 13. Got some weapons to throw out to. As Dylan Lewis shot down the field. Good defense. TCU again able to hold Ohio State. Ohio State, the favorites, of course, coming into this game as the 2-time national champs. But right now, TCU is giving this team a bit of a run for their money to start out, not making things easy, as they will force a punt. Fair catch going to be called, and this punt is masterful. Down at the 6-yard line, it goes. So it's going to be very tough field position to work with against this Ohio State defense for the Horned Frogs. And we've seen just how dangerous this Ohio State defense can be. Did a great job getting them off the field first drive. Looking to try to do the same here as well, even potentially get 2 points if they can at the end of this. It's very dangerous being in these waters. You could get safety. The TCU is going to come out I formation. Here's a motion out to the right side. An inside run, mean stiff arm, trying to keep it going with Seth Brewer with the wrap up and a solid 5-yard rush for the Horned Frogs. Really good run there. Once again, if you are new to Relocation Football, hey, if you've been following the RFL, I'm pressing all kinds of different buttons. There you go, a run outside. Shut down in the backfield here. Atamir Daniels, the wide receiver. It's the second time they've given him a carry to try to rush. Has not worked out. Good tackle for loss, and just like that, TCU facing a 3rd and 9. Try to sweep it out there, and it was just all the way shut down by Ohio State. Had he kept it, still would have been tackled for a loss. Of course, Amir Daniels brought down for a loss as well. But as I was saying, hey, got a favorite RFL team? Merchandise is still available on our website at Redbubble. Make sure to go ahead and check us out there. Back to the action, though, quickly here. Pressure is coming, throws towards the sidelines. He's got Amir Daniels. Tanner Hendricks with a huge connection there. First down, Horned Frogs. And this is what you really have to do when it comes to playing a defense that is known for its intensity to bring pressure. You see Tanner Hendricks escaping the pocket, extending the play, finding a man down the field in the open space, able to drop it off to a submitted prospect and teammate there, Amir Daniels, and get them out of hot waters. Nice play there. Bunch to the left. Hendricks Again, looking to pass, steps up, throws. He's got a man, and he's going to fight forward for a TCU first down. TCU not going down without a fight. This is just the first quarter. And they are just down by 3. Offense starting to show some life here. Pressure going to be sent. Here's a run. Trying to cut back. Big hit there. That'll be Russell Shackelford. Newly submitted defensive end. One of the key components to look out for here against this Ohio State defense is the fact that we already know about Seth Brewer, his history and everything with his brother and his talent level. You also having that defensive end out there, and Shackelford will make this defense pretty tough. They're trying to run it to the outside there. Ohio State standing their ground, and they've got TCU in another third down situation, needing 5 yards here. Tanner Hendricks looking for another first down pass play. He's got some good protection as heat was starting to come in this time. And that is going to bring up 4th down in an incomplete pass. Ohio State able to hold defensively again. So far, defense is coming out, getting the job done. Just 3 points on the board to show for in this first quarter. Still got 3 more quarters to go as TCU punts this one away. Fair catch being called, but another excellent punt as TCU pays them back, pins it at the 6-yard line as well. Here's a look at how TCU's been playing so far. They've been playing some good defense out here. Got drove on quite a bit in that first quarter, but secondary's been able to make some crucial pass breakups, as you can see right here. And if they can keep this up, they got a chance to try to pull off an upset in the opener. You can see Tomlinson out there. He's been out there playing some good defense. A couple of pass deflections for him. And the offense needing to drive 94 yards if they want to get down the field for the touchdown. Handoff to Earl Winbush, who will muscle his way to the 10-yard line. He's got 25 yards on 4 carries, a solid 3-yard rush. Tackle made there by Mitchell. Ohio State really trying to get something going here. Know it's going to be a lengthy drive if they want to score. They want to show, hey, we are the #1 team in the country. Going to throw towards the sideline. It's got an open man and McCaskill. Steve McCaskill has got a Buckeyes first down. So again, shout out to the RFL community here. Over 130 live viewers here watching. If you haven't already, make sure to smash that like button. Let me know in the chat who you guys got winning this game. Of course, Ohio State the favorites, but anybody got any faith in TCU? Let me know in the chat. Here's a throw over the middle of the field, and it's going to be caught for first down. Big reception by Sheffield. This is the brother of Zoe Sheffield, the wide receiver currently playing for the Columbus Aviators in the RFL. It's the first catch for Kentaro Sheffield as he hangs on to a tough to make ball there. No empty out the backfield as Dylan Lewis there by himself quickly throws, and that is incomplete. Been seeing Ohio State trying to get these quick passes off for some big plays, but TCU's been hit. They've been able to be tight on these receivers and make some good deflections. They're going to run here. And some powerful running there by Winbush at the end of it. He'll get to about the 40-yard line. They're going to need 6 yards here on 3rd down. So crucial down right now. I mean, this is the opening game of the season. So, of course, teams aren't necessarily in their form. They're still a bit rusty, trying to figure things out. And Ohio State, it's been a chess match right now against this TCU defense. Hasn't been as easy as it was in that first drive, and this is going to make things much more difficult as a false start's going to back them up 5 yards. So they'll be looking at a 3rd and 11. Disciplinary issues taking effect here for Ohio State, 2nd time. They'll be called for a false start. And that just really antes up the pressure. It also builds the momentum of TCU here. I mean, this is the home team right now. They've got their crowd fully supporting them. They're amped up trying to get this stop. Here's a throw, and McCaskill's going to scoop up a 1st down anyway. Big conversion, and that is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. Let's get twos in the chat. 3-0, low scoring 1st quarter. Here the TCU band going in. It's incorporated in the mod here. So Ohio State, new set of downs at the 47-yard line. Play action, quickly throws into double coverage. Dangerous pass there by Lewis. Trying to go for the gusto, but again, TCU's defense, they're playing the pass pretty well. I haven't seen too many big plays as of yet. Defense is keeping things under control. Lewis on a scramble, a crossbody throw. Got it there, but Euro Winbush unable to hold on again. Good defense on another deflection. And for the 2nd consecutive time, Ohio State 3rd and long. Can Lewis convert again? Rolls around and he delivers a beautiful ball for a 1st down out to Sheffield. 1st down, Buckeyes. That was a beautiful play right there. One thing that guys kind of made comparisons with during the scrimmages within the Discord about Dylan Lewis is they're comparing this guy to Josh Allen out there for the Buffalo Bills. This guy's pretty big size on him and able to scramble, utilize his escapability. You saw it right there on that play. And he's showing off the arm right here. And it's going to be dropped incomplete. Looks like he could have had the touchdown there, but he could not hold on. 2nd down. Tough drop. And another false start. 3rd false start penalty for Ohio State. 2nd and 15. And that's one aspect these guys are going to have to tone down throughout the season. We know how talented this team is, looking for the 3rd straight championship. But penalties can be and have shown to be killers for teams such as this to be able to achieve that feat. 2nd and 15. Lewis standing still in the pocket. We'll throw into the flats here. Flores has got the reception. Not gaining too much, just 2 yards. Now they need 13 yards. They've been able to convert on 3rd and 10 plus 2 consecutive times on this drive. Can they make it 3? Facing a 3rd and 13. Big down, looking to at least get in the field goal range if possible. Lewis setting his feet, he just throws this one away. No one open. 4th down, TCU is going to hold again. You got them in too many moments where they were backed up. Also, just the penalties hurting Ohio State. You add 5 yards onto where they were. They probably could have been able to get at least another field goal out of this. Instead, punting it away as it sails out of bounds. TCU is still very much in this offense, trying to get some points on the board. Just a 3-point ball game. Hasn't been much going. Of course, still 10 minutes and 36 seconds left to go in this first half. College series games, of course, run much longer than RFL games due to it being played in play now with a lot more cutscenes. Games average about an hour and 30 minutes. Goes Tanner Hendricks. He's going to fire, find himself in wide open receiver as he'll fight his way forward for a big TCU first down. He gets that out to about the 35-yard line. And that's a great read by Hendricks. I mean, seeing everyone down the field. They backed up. DeMarcado running a hitch route as a running back, just sitting there. Gets 19 yards on the play. Hendricks will be able to zip in a quick pass there. He'll pick up half the distance needed. 5 yards out to Barber again. And what TCU needs to do, I mean, you kind of already see what you're capable of. I mean, you got this score here, 3-0 against two-time national champions. There's a run inside. OP just short by about 2 yards. But you see that your defense, at the moment, they can hold. And you just need your offense to try to do the same and be able to hold their end of the bargain. Try to see if you can make something happen here and pull off an upset here in this opener. Very defensive so far. Here's a run as they'll stretch it to the outside. Breaks the tackle, and he's got a first down. DeMarcado with another first down play for TCU on this drive. Getting it done in a few ways. First, was able to get it through the air off a hitch, and here he is showing his capability of running the football. Breaking a few tackles, fighting forward, picking up about 2 to 3 yards on the play. Pistol formation. Looks like they're going to go some read option. A big lane here. DeMarcado able to get an almost first down run there, 9 yards. TCU starting to put a drive together here. Right now working a pretty solid balance with the run and the pass. Quick throw over the middle. Drop pass over the middle there. That was right in his hands. Didn't seem to put too much smoke on the pass either. Just couldn't hold on. An incomplete pass there will make it a 3rd and 1. They'll line up in the I formation, more than likely looking to run. That they will. Some great blocks. And he's got a Horned Frogs first down. TCU bringing it. These guys are fighting. No points on the board to show for so far, but this has been their best offensive drive against this Ohio State defense. Got a great push up front on the offensive line. You can see the push was so great. Defensive linemen were behind the line of the first down. Read option. Ohio State is on this. Ferragamo, submitted linebacker, reading that out like a book. Another brand new prospect here for Ohio State. Weren't going to fall for that read option. Seen they've been trying to set that up a couple times. Have handed it off, made some good reads. Tanner Hendricks has. And trying to keep one himself there. Didn't work out. Lost of 3 yards. 2nd and 13. Hendricks underneath on the drag. Able to connect this time with his tight end. Dropped the ball earlier. And that'll be an 8-yard gain. 3rd and 5 for TCU as he connects with Wiley. Shotgun bunch to the right. Hendricks. Pressure's coming. Down he's going to go. Oh, he's still on his feet. Tanner Hendricks throws. And it's incomplete. Should have took off for the first down. And it's going to be a legal forward pass. 4th down here for TCU. I don't know how he got out of that sack, but that's a beautiful play. Could have been even better if he had just ran it. I mean, I do love the decision to pass as well, because if he had been accurate on that, that could have been a big play, but just not aware of where he was on the field as he was beyond the line. And they're more than likely going to have to punt this away. Oh, they're kicking a field goal. They're at the 35-yard line, so can they tie this game up? Kick is up, and the kick is good. 3-3. TCU, OSU. Got ourselves a game. No touchdowns yet. Looking to see what's going to be the first College Series touchdown of College Series 5. But TCU, they did a little something there on that drive. Oh, knotted up here at Amon G. Carter Stadium, Fort Worth, Texas, as TCU bombs this one. Fielded at the 1-yard line. And a solid return. He'll get to the 25. And we've seen some explosiveness out of this Ohio State offense, but TCU has been able to match them fairly well with some big-time pass breakups on defense. And Ohio State, they've had their moments, but they just haven't been able to click yet and get the points that we've been expecting on the board here. Shotgun. Lewis going to hand it off. Winbush finding a lane, trying to put on a move. Good tackle. TCU's defense, I mean, they are playing some solid football right now, and it's still a very good first down run. Picks up 5 yards. They have not made things easy for this offense. Nice cutback. Euro Winbush breaking a tackle and running through contact for more yards. He's already up to 46 yards on 7 carries. Third-year running back getting it done. Last time these guys played was, of course, last season. Ohio State, they put quite the beating on TCU. They beat TCU with that talented team that they had then, 33-10. Really opened up on those guys. Of course, right now, all tied up at 3. Different story so far. Quick throw. Flores running through, guys. First down. Ohio State. He looks like he's going to have a high value of receptions by the end of this game. This is just the first half. He's got 6 catches, 65 yards. This tight end on pace for well over 100. And a hand off the Winbush, trying to attack the outside there, and the TCU defense closing in, holding it to just a yard. Great job there. Got to contain that outside leverage at all costs. Cornerback coming in, making a tackle. It's Tomlinson again. Quick throw over the middle. McCaskill reaches out. I think he's got the first. And he does. First down, OSU. Starting to get things moving now here. Talked a bit about TCU and how talented that team was just last year. These guys missed the playoffs by losing out to West Virginia in the Big 12 Conference Championship game, 27-21. Here's a run inside. There's a flag. Most likely going to be holding. And it is. So it's just been a lot of penalties that has been hurting Ohio State within this game. 3 false starts, and there's a holding up front, all by the offensive line. First and 18. The TCU team, though, as I was talking about, went 11-3 that year. Went on to win a bowl game. There's a throw while on the move. Nice completion out to McCaskill. Gets him back some very solid yards there. It's an 11-yard gain to bring up a 2nd and 7. So making this 2nd down manageable. Here's a handoff. What a move. Here goes Winbush. Spin cycle. First down. Ohio State. He's cooking 58 yards on 9 carries. And he just looks smooth running that ball, man. Let's get a look at this again. Didn't get to see that earlier move. Woo, put that boy in a smoothie. Ohio State looking for the game's first touchdown. Throw over the middle is going to be, of course, Flores once again. This tight end, Eaton, 72 yards and 7 receptions already in the first half. Just have not been able to cover him well. Dylan Lewis hits the out route. First down, Kentaro Sheffield. And they're starting to come together now. Moving down the field. Can they finish? It's been a solid balance, though. With the run and the pass, they will run it. And a stiff arm. And he will march forward for a solid gain of 4, up to 62 yards now on the ground for Wimbush off his 10th carry of the game in this first half. Trips to the field side here for Dylan Lewis. Looking to pass. Throws, corner of the end zone. Broken up, incomplete. Good defense once again. TCU making a huge play in the pass game for a second there. It looked dangerous, as if it was going to be intercepted. Another drop pass, though, in the end zone there. 3rd and 6. Under center, looking, throws. It's got the completion, but he is out of bounds. TCU holding it down again in the red zone. This has just been outstanding pass defense. It's nothing open over the middle or beyond the goal line. And Ohio State selling for 3 points again. Kick is up. Kick is good. Ohio State will take back the lead, but only by 3. Lincoln Colt nails his second. Yeah, Ohio State could have had a few touchdowns on the board at 2 drops in the end zone. I believe it was both by the same receiver as well. And so, tough break for Buckeyes right now. Once again, if you are, I keep pressing have my board switched around, so press the wrong thing. But once again, if you are new to the Relocation Football League, make sure to follow us on our other various social media platforms to keep up with the latest news and what's going on around the RFL. The RFL College Series is officially here, guys. First game. It's been very defensive so far. TCU bringing a fight here to the #1 team in the country. Except Bell in the wide receiver. Yeah, he definitely deserves a bell, I'll tell you that. 2 drop touchdowns here. And that's not good. Tanner Hendricks in the offense. Back out onto the field for the Horned Frogs. He's had some good moments last time out onto the field. Could have had a first down if he scrambled, but tried to pass it. Didn't know he was beyond the line. Had a big forward pass. Showing off a little bit of mobility himself, but awkward crossbody throw will be incomplete. 2nd and 10. I know it's going to be tough. Try to score on this defense of Ohio State. TCU's definitely stepped up beyond expectations so far within this game. Defensively, I would say. There's a throw out to Wiley. And the Horned Frogs facing a 2nd and 5. Got to be all field goals first half in this one. Never know what can happen, though, in the final seconds. Quick throws, got the completion to move the chains. Working on Xavier Spriggs. Tanner Hendricks once again with a nice read. Just take what the defense gives you. You're going up against one of the top defenses in the college series. See the quick release, boom, gets it out there. It's one of the tougher routes to guard as a cornerback. Those quick stopping routes such as hitches, curls, and of course slants, because it all really depends on timing. The quarterback and the wide receivers got good timing on their routes. That ball comes out fast enough, you really can't defend it. There's a throw underneath, broken tackle. Getting busy right now. Still getting north of the 40-yard line. Reception made there by Barber. Hauls in his fourth. Made a couple of solid catches for TCU so far. Under a minute left to go here. Under 45 seconds and counting. We'll see if they'll look to try to take some shots down the field. See if they could potentially tie this game up or take the lead. Tanner Hendricks quickly throws. Big hit, and there goes Brock Frederick. Talked about how much of a heavy hitter he was last year. You saw it on full display on that play. Absolutely lights that kid up. 3rd and inches. Throws over the middle, and there goes the good defense of Ohio State. Broken up, incomplete. Frederick in the mix there on that play as well. 4th down, they'll force a punt. Quickly try to deliver on that in route. And we saw Lawton breaking the pass up already from behind. They'll force a punt. Watch out for potential fake. They are close to midfield, but we're going to be honest here. They'll punt this one angling towards the left side. Fair catch being called. Will take a OSU bounce in the end zone for a touchback. So the offense will get started out at the 20. 22 seconds left. All 3 timeouts. Does Ohio State try to make a push aggressively down the field? We will have to see. This has really been a start to the season filling out process that we've seen so far in this first half. Saw some big plays that could have been made, though. A couple drops, like I said, for touchdowns earlier within this one. Could have been for Ohio State. They'll come out under center here with Lewis, so they might just look to run this one into the half. And that they will do. That's a tough run by Euro Winbush. No timeout's going to be called. He'll end this first half with 66 yards on 11 carries. So that is 6 carries. No, yeah, that's 6 yards carry there. As the time will just wind down. All field goals first half here, 6-3. Definitely was not expecting this. Ohio State nonetheless, though, on top with the lead. TCU holding it down here at home. Still got a chance for an upset in this game. Never mind, of course, the overlays there with the Red Dragons and the Lions. It's just going to happen on this mod, but we've seen some pretty solid play. Really from both teams, but more so the defense. They've stepped up big time. A lot of missed opportunities we've seen, more so from Ohio State. Disciplinary issues as well, that's kind of hurt them. So they have to play some really clean football this second half. And I think, I kind of get a vibe or sense that I feel like Ohio State's really going to start to, come together in this second half. First half, just out of sorts. As for TCU, they got to expect things to get a lot more tougher to finish out this game. Usually the weaker end teams that aren't the favorites, they come out to a start like this, it's great. But at some point, you got to capitalize on the opportunities you got. Because if that top team that's the favorite to win ends up getting it together, that's when they start to pull it away. When they get the football to start this second half, they'll take it from the 3-yard line. Wrapped up down at about the 25. This is where TCU, Tanner Hendricks, and this offense can make a statement. They've taken care of the football. Hasn't been any turnovers against this defense. They've shown the capability of moving down the field with a couple of big plays. Got some points on the board at least. Of course, wanting more than just 3. Trying to finish out a drive for a lead here. But they got to continue to play kind of how they have, but just finishing drives. Take what the defense gives you. Don't get too risky. Hendricks was starting out with a run, some great blocking, and about an 8-yard rush. DeMarcado, he's got 37 yards on 9 carries. Got to give credit to this Horned Frogs offensive line up front. I mean, they've actually been doing a solid job with getting the push they need. Neither team's quarterback has been sacked in this one, so the Lions performing well. So throw out to Wiley, first down TCU. And that throw going to put Hendricks over 100 yards passing within this one. Willie Jones saying, can't wait for the first tutty of CS5. Yeah, man, I think we're going to get it in this second half. We'll see. It would be TCU, though. Rush to the left side. Great block. And another solid run. Once again, like I said, this offensive line is really the factor as to why TCU has been within this game, making it close. They've been delivering some great blocks up front. 2nd and 3, hits the running back out the backfield, first down. And TCU, that is going to be submitted wide receiver Daniels. That's his second catch. He's been lining up in the backfield a little bit, making some catches. Of course, this isn't college books because it's still ran on Madden, but they do run that San Fran style of offense, so their wide receiver can line up in the back. Here's a run inside. And a 2-yard rush. As I talked about, they can line their receivers up in that backfield, of course, because of the Deebo Samuels look, and we've seen that already. Handoff. And to the 40 they go. And they're just slowly attacking OSU, trying to weaken them, waiting for the big moment, for the big play down the field. I feel that's the strategy here for TCU. Haven't been able to find that big play just yet. They had a couple of big receptions and plays down the field. We'll see. Here goes a screen. Missed block there, and oh my goodness! Hit stick of the season so far, and Ferragamo, foot race to the end zone, reaches out, touchdown, Ohio State. First touchdown of the game and of the season is a defensive win. Oh my goodness, he did it all by himself. What a play. Caden Ferragamo off the screen, doesn't get a hand laid on him here. 3 offensive linemen, runs right through them all, absolutely crushes DeMarcado in the backfield, loses the football, and he was gone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Extra point to go up by 10 is good. 13-3 is the score, and this is exactly what I was kind of anticipating here in this second half. I really feel like with the second half now underway, that first half is kind of like a feeling out process for Ohio State. Now, this is where you're going to start to see them turn it up a notch because they played a half together. First game of the season. Second half, they're about to start really, really putting it on and playing at a high level. We'll have to see how TCU can handle that. I mean, that's a huge, huge play that just went down right there. How will they respond as the kick is off? Fielded at about the 1. And brought down at the 26-yard line. Here's a look at the upcoming schedule for this week. See, we got a lot of games. And we're going to have the weekends packed with games, man. Super Saturday and Super Sunday. We might as well call it Super Weekend for the college series. It's now about to pack Saturday up with 11 to 12 games, so I split those games up for those premier games on the weekends now this season. So be on the lookout for that. Tomorrow, got ourselves an SEC matchup. I'll show a graphic for that after this play here. And off, Amir Daniels. He's got some space here, puts on a move and a physical run for the submitted wide receiver. Yep, tomorrow, Tennessee Pioneers, as we like to call them, taking on the Auburn Tigers tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern, same time this game started up. So be on the lookout for that. Play action. Tanner Hendricks has got a first down out to Wiley. He's been playing a solid game here against Ohio State. Of course, it's not his fault. A fumble occurred, a completed pass was taken the other way to put him down by 2 possessions. I mean, 14 of 20 right now, doing the best he can against this defense. Got a little bit of pressure starting to come here. Throws, and a beautiful throw. First down, TCU. Line holding up well. That's another completion out to Barber, who's so far shaping out to be his top receiver to go to. Pistol formation. Here goes some read option. And he breaks the tackle. Big hit stick. Defense will force a fumble again. Ohio State takes over at the 49. And he's responsible for that fumble right there. That is a huge play. Tried to fight for it, but when you see this defense coming for you, that's Rusty Shackelford. And you had Seth Brewer on the way. Shackelford with the forced fumble. And he could not hold on. That is 2 cookies given up by the Horned Frogs. Offense hasn't scored a touchdown yet. With that defensive assistance, will they be able to take advantage and score their first here? Handoff. That's a great tackle. Good job beating the lineman to the outside there and securing that tackle. It's Winters on the play. Had that block been able to get set up properly, you know, that would have been all day, all kinds of space for your Winbush. That's what you got to do. You got to cut off his spacing. Dylan Lewis nearly throws an interception. Well off target throw there in the area of Kingston Bryson. Looks like TCU might just get this Ohio State offense off the field with the quickness here. 3rd and 9, facing a 3-and-out. Just checks it down, and that is not going to be enough. TCU holding once again. We really just haven't seen much out of this Ohio State offense. And they look pretty good in those scrimmages, but like we said, the scrimmage games, they were facing up against non-college series teams who are just lower overall teams compared to the ones we have and the 32 we have in the college series. TCU, I mean, they're playing pretty solid right now. Here goes a punt. Out of bounds. Looks like it's inside the 20, or at least somewhere around it. Amari DeMarcado, look at how things have been going for him. Of course, fumbled, scooped and scored by Ohio State. 10-point game. It's just been all defensive so far. Might want to tone it down on that read option, though. I think Hendricks going to think twice before running into contact like that again. And they're going to call a read option right now. And he will gain 4 yards on the play, so a solid gain. Very surprised they go right back to that after what just happened. Back out in the gun. Handoff. Here goes a run and another fumble. 3 back-to-back fumbles by TCU. All 3 different players. And this time it'll be Amir Daniels who will lose the football. You saw that punch out right there by Lawton. Just got his hands in the right place to knock that ball loose. That's 3 consecutive turnovers by this Ohio State defense. And Ohio State's got to be able to take advantage of this opportunity here. They've literally made both the 2 submitted prospects fumble within this game. Ohio State's defense turning it up. So they'll start out with possession in TCU territory at the 30. Dylan Lewis going down the field. He's got a man, and there it is. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kentaro Sheffield wide open on the flag route. And they wasted no time. Sheffield absolutely burning the secondary there. He was wide open. And Dylan Lewis was not going to miss it. Should probably have a few touchdowns on the stat sheet. Look at the separation that he had from the corner and linebacker there. And Ohio State, as mentioned, starting to pull away. Still got just under 5 minutes left to go in the third, and entire fourth quarter to go. Ohio State with the extra point to go up by 17 here. And the kick is good. 20-3. Tanner Hendricks on the sidelines. On the football, it's been rough, but he's been playing a pretty solid game. And when asked about how he felt playing this game, he says, "Hey, we're ready. We one of the best teams in the college series, and we want to prove that. He said, if we want to be one of the best teams in the college series, then we got to prove that here against the #1 team." And like I said, started out really good this first half. He made a couple solid plays, not turning the football over. Other than them fumbles, current fumbles that's happening, really got to tone down on those. But it hasn't played too bad, and you just feel the energy right now by Ohio State. Big hits just coming left and right. That's a hit stick right there. Good thing he held onto the football. I thought that was going to be 4 straight. Tanner Hendricks saying he's built for these moments. He's ready. Not afraid of it. Now down by 17 points. Let's see how the poise holds for a freshman quarterback. Of course, in the RFL, for anybody who doesn't know, you can be a freshman and enter the RFL draft. You can play 1 year and get out. We'll have to see. Quarterbacks, it's tough to get a job, though, in the RFL. That's one thing I could say. A false start here. Either running back to Mercado. Things just really starting to break down here for the Horned Frogs. It's going to back them up 5 yards. As TCU's been disciplined majority of this game here. That's their first penalty of the game. Hendricks, strike over the middle, and that's going to be dropped. Some tight defense, but able to hit him square on the numbers. Just could not hold on. Case of the dropsies early on here we've seen from both teams. Of course, first game of the season. Hopefully things, change up as the season progresses. You guys be able to hold on to these. Oh, wow. Nasty spin move. That's a solid run there by DeMarcado. Making up for that penalty of the false start from earlier. Makes it a manageable 3rd and 6. Throw this into the flats, and momentum carries them out of bounds. Ohio State able to hold again. So they will force a third, well, another turnover here. It's not technically a turnover, but they'll force them to punt it away after 2 consecutive turnovers. Oh, what a move. Getting crafty right there on special teams. Slow but effective. Ohio State, who knows, maybe after that touchdown they finally can get some things together in rhythm here offensively. I want to give a shout out once again to the RFL community, man. Over 140 strong for the season opener of the RFL College Series. Got an entire season to go, guys. There's a throw over the middle. Sheffield taking a big hit, spinning off the contact, but will have an Ohio State first down. It's got 87 yards and 5 receptions. And he was just wide open over the middle of the field on the slant against that zone defense. 5-step drop here for Lewis. Delivers a dime. First down to McCaskill. He's got 7 receptions, 90 yards. I'm pretty sure it was him who dropped those 2 touchdown passes. He could be having a phenomenal first game right now. Definitely finding ways to get open, having good connection and chemistry right now within this game with Dylan Lewis. Hendricks talking with his coach there on the sidelines, trying to figure things out on the offensive side of the ball as Ohio State starts to cook. Nice drop back, and look at this ball. Boom. Drops it right in the spacing of that defense. Handoff, Wimbush running hard inside. And that is going to be a 7-yard rush, 2nd and 3. Ohio State right now, I kind of anticipated this. They're catching their rhythm. They're getting it going. And they're becoming a lot more tougher to stop. Here's a run inside. Great block, Jiro Wimbush running through some contact for a physical finish to the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Buckeyes. This offense now in full swing. Great job up front by the line, and Wimbush just taking it to the defense there. Lowering them pads. In close, looking to pass. He's going to be sacked on the play. First sack of the game. This will be split between a few Horned Frogs there. You can see kind of almost grabbed his face mask. Then Mitchell came in for the kill shot. Actually, it was Mitchell who was able to get a hold of him. Perry for the finish. And that was good pressure sent there by TCU. And he's got a man wide open. McCaskill getting up the field at just inside the 5 at the 4. It's a 3rd and goal for Ohio State. They've struggled in this game, in this situation. They've been in this situation about 2 times now. Will the 3rd time be the charm? Looking to pass. Dylan Lewis. Can he get his 2nd touchdown pass of the game? He's got a man, and he's got a touchdown. McCaskill going to hold on this time, and the #1 team in the country starting to put it all together. Now, this is starting to get ugly. Had a few options over the middle, but found McCaskill out to the right side, and boom. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A 24-point lead here after the kick by Colt is good. 27-3, Ohio State. I said more action to come. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow as we got ourselves a showdown in the SEC. Tennessee and Tyon, one of the top prospects, coming back, taking on new prospect in Don Beck in Auburn. And take this one from the goal line. And they'll keep him shy of the 25-yard line, 1st and 10. And so another look at the schedule we've got coming up. A lot of games. 16 total games this week. First game, of course, underway here between Ohio State and TCU. Right now, Ohio State running away with it. Be tuned for some bangers. He's got a ton of games. Season just beginning. Handoff and shut down. Ohio State, like I said, they're just getting tougher and tougher as this game goes on. I mean, look at this. Boom, shut down. Shackelford has been everywhere today. He's forced a fumble. He's in the backfield here for a tackle for loss. We'd like to get a look at his stats at the end of this game. Defense hasn't been able to generate a sack, though, but it's been some great protection for the most part up front by this TCU Horned Frogs offensive line, and some good solid play with that protection by Tanner Hendricks. They try to run the football again here. It's just not going anywhere, and I kind of just get those vibes that TCU feels this game is over. They're just trying to run it out. And that's the end of the third. Heading into the fourth and final quarter, put your fours up in the chat. Ohio State with a commanding 24-point lead, 27-3. 12 minutes of play left to go in the opening College Series game of Season 5. Tanner Hendricks just going to go into the flats here. Does a great job staying in bounds, getting north. It is going to be fourth down, however. See, looking for options, things covered at the intermediate to deep level. Felt all he had was a check down, and boom, still 4 yards short. And TCU's going to go for it right now. I feel like it's now or never, I guess, and they've got a big completion. First down, Horned Frogs. Absolutely bold play call right there. But Tanner Hendricks able to find him a wide open man on the deep crosser. And Davis. Good throw and play there. Pump fake. Shot over the middle of the field. He had him, but just sails it a bit too high. Saw how quick he tried to get that ball out of his hands. And I guess just too fast for him to really plant his foot and make a solid, accurate throw there. Great read, though. Tanner Hendricks scrambling. He's out of there this time. And he's got a Horned Frogs first down. Right now, he's trying to put the team on his back. Just 9 yards on 4 rush attempts. But he already had his mind made up, it seemed. As soon as he started to get a little shifty in the pocket, he was out of there. Of course, was getting chased. But Hendricks doing the best he can to get this offense down the field. Set up a screen, shut down, not going anywhere. Look who it is here. This is going to be Wyatt Harris. Defensive tackle. Able to chase him down. And this Ohio State defensive line is just stacked with talent. It's going to be tough to get those screen plays off and just running in general. There goes some play action. 3-man rush, though, so he should have some time in the pocket, which he does. Pressure's coming. Hit as he throws. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Brock Frederick. And Ohio State will have possession once again. And that's the first interception of the season. And look at the pressure up front. Wyatt Harris again making that ball come out like a duck. And great way to capitalize on the play and opportunity by Brock Frederick. Yeah, completely different half this time around for Ohio State. They're playing #1 in the country football right now. You're going to run it here. Wimbush, about a 3-yard rush there. He's closing in on 100 yards on the ground tonight in his opening game. Up to 94 yards, just 6 yards away. So I'm pretty sure he will eclipse. Run inside. And he will be stopped. Just shy of the first down, but that's going to put him right at the 100-yard mark tonight on the ground. So it's been a great game by Euro Winbush. Most likely going to look to run it again. That they will. Winbush breaking a tackle. Solid 8-yard rush to midfield. And you got your running back this effective on the ground running the football. I mean, just keep giving it to him, especially in this moment. You're up heavy. And this is how you just wear down the clock. And just wear down the defense as well. Probably could get some more points on the board. Still quite a bit of time left on the clock here in this game. It's under 8.5 minutes. Another handoff. Winbush out of there. Look at the speed. Big first down run to about the 30-yard line. And that's going to add even more to his totals. And right now, this TCU team is looking defeated, as the defense is finally broken. And back to him. He is going off inside the 15 to the 14. He's nearing 150 yards rushing now. 19 carries for 144 yards. Great job by the offensive line. Like I said, you give this kid even a sliver of space to work with. His explosiveness to attack the hole is, second to none. Another handoff. Will be tackled here after 2-yard gain. Ohio State, unless a turnover happens, definitely primed to put more points on the board right now to at least hang 30. Dylan Lewis looking to pass. Pressure's coming. Wise decision to throw that away. Lewis 24 of 37 right now. Able to toss in a touchdown. Third and 8. And a bad pass there, just coming out the hands wrong. And that'll bring up fourth down. So Ohio State going to bring out Lincoln Colt in the field goal unit. It's to go up by 27. And the kick is good. 30-3. That is the score here. The second half, pure domination by the Buckeyes. It was a nice fight in the beginning. Still will say that. Still will say it was a solid fight. Ohio State was expected by the spreads to win by more than 10 points, and of course they are doing that. They've doubled that. Almost looking to try to triple it if possible, but they played some solid football here tonight, especially in this second half. The number one team is fully awoken in this second half. At this point, TCU already knows, hey, you're not going to be able to get a dub here tonight for the most part, unless something crazy happens. But I just don't see that going down. Just trying to end the game out on a good note. As for Ohio State, another interesting fact, this is the 5th consecutive year these guys have won their season opener. So undefeated. Saw a post on that on social media. We reposted it as well. Undefeated in week 1 games are the Buckeyes. Here's a throw. Amir Daniels gets to the 31. 6 minutes. It's over 6 minutes left and counting here. Tanner Hendricks, 2nd and 3. Moving around, down he goes for a sack. Wyatt Harris is wreaking havoc up front at that defensive tackle position as of late, these last few drives. Saw him get a sack right here. Saw him force an interception off the pressure. And we've just seen him all over the place. Even a tackle for loss. Like I said, very talented defensive line right now. Scrambles his way all the way to the right. Throws across his body, and it's almost intercepted. Not sure what Hendricks was doing there. Should have just kept running. It was a 3rd down, and there was a defensive back that was at the line for the 1st down, so probably he didn't feel he could scoop it up, try to catch the defense off guard, but that was not the play to make. Could have been his 2nd interception of the game. There goes the punt. And down he'll go at the 33. Dylan Lewis, 2 touchdown passes, 262 passing yards, 24 of 34 in his debut. Taking care of the football. Of course, at first, he made a couple of plays at the beginning of this game, just couldn't, as a unit, close it out together with touchdowns on the board, but saw that all change in this 2nd half. There's a handoff, Winbush. Too far of a cutback. He had all kinds of space to his right. Ends up just getting back to the line of scrimmage. Play action. And he will fire to McCaskill, who's having himself a monster game. Aside from those drops, he's got 10 receptions for 117 yards in his debut. Also the touchdown as well. Could have had 3 of them. Run inside, Winbush getting loose. And he's at 162 rushing yards in the opening game. We still got just over 4 minutes left to go as well, so. And this kid, 38 yards away from a 200-yard rushing game in the first game of the season. Right back to him. And contacted and brought down at the 35-yard line. 3-yard gain on the play. Coach probably talking to Tanner Hendricks right now on the sidelines about, hey, man, don't ever do that cross-body throw again like that. And TCU just have not been able to score 3 points still on the board. Inside run. And TCU starting to halt Winbush a little bit. They're like, hey, man, you went crazy on us. We're not about to give up 200. We'll calm all that down. It's 3rd and 6. Ohio State more than likely might run this ball here. They will come out in the gun. 3 wide receivers. Trips to the right side, including their tight end Flores. Hard count trying to jump the defense off. And they're going to be aggressive in pass here. And they've got a wide open Kingston Bryson for a 1st down. Just to add more. That's the first catch for freshman wide receiver Kingston Bryson. And he's just wide open over the middle. Dylan Lewis leading him up the field since he was that open. And of course, those guys were on the same page. Solid game. And they're just wearing down the clock at this point. Approaching 2 minutes left in this one. He'll motion into a bunch. And will still look to pass. Shot to the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Had one catch on the previous play. Actually, this is Igbuka who comes in. I got to change his number. We got two guys wearing number 2. But the flag route wide open. Dylan Lewis with touchdown pass number 3 now. I thought these guys were going to show some mercy, but no, sir. 36 points on the board. 300-plus yards now for Lewis and 3 touchdowns. Booth's going to review this, but definitely had a foot down. I think he even had 2. Great pass and great catch. That's a touchdown for sure. Ohio State looking for another extra point. Right now they're still going over it, but I'm sure that's going to stand. There's no way. You can hear the boos from the crowd. Definitely it's going to stand. Can't have the referees' mics on, unfortunately, due to copyright music that would play. Most likely still got copyright because of some of these bands. But here it goes. The kick. It's up. And it's good. 37-3. Ohio State putting a whooping on the Horned Frogs. Doing them worse than they did a season ago. Beat them by 23. Now they're beating them by 34. TCU will take this one from the one. Less than 2 minutes to go in this ball game. It has just gotten ugly for the Horned Frogs, man. And once again, just shout out to the RFL community. I can't thank you guys enough for showing out to game number 1 of CS5. Definitely going to be a season to watch. Sure, we're going to have some classics, some great games going on, and trying to see who's going to be that next guy. Who's going to be the next star to elevate and move on to the RFL and the RFL draft. Hendricks going to throw into the flats here. DeMarcado brought down after a gain of 5. Once again, if you're new to Relocation Football League, enjoying what you are watching, a lot more games to come on this channel. Make sure to subscribe, turn on the notification bell as well to be notified every time we go live for a game. That's a first down, and it's going to be some more extra yards after an obvious face mask penalty there. There's 15 extra yards added on at the end of the play after Wardell Mack, submitted cornerback. It's called for that. And also visit our website at relocationfootballleague.com. You can learn more about the RFLs. Not really too much going on there. I got to update the website and all kinds of things there. Trying to get some of a little bit of a college feel and everything there. If you want to learn more, though, about the RFL, the pro level, go ahead, check out the website. Look at the standings. Look at the divisions. That will be changing up, though, in the future. Here goes a big solid gain there on first down. 7 yards out to Amir Daniels. He's got 5 receptions, 49 yards. TCU trying to get on the board here. Trying to be on the move. Go over the middle. First down. Starting to click now. Trying to make this score look a lot more respectable. It's just been a pure beatdown so far. Bunch to the right, less than a minute to go. Tanner Hendricks trying to get a touchdown on the board, and Amir Daniels These two submitted prospects working together to move the chains. Once again, catch number 6 for Daniels, 58 yards now. Seeing some fatigue in the backfield here. And a throw over the middle. DeMarcano inside the 10, TCU. They still got timeouts here. Surprised they're not using them. 18 seconds left. They're not using any of their timeouts. Of course, clock is stopped though. After a first down, collegiate rules. Oh, the draw play. Marcano, tough run inside. They're not even going to call a timeout here. Not sure what TCU is doing, but they could have at least potentially scored before the end of this game, and that didn't happen. Ball game. Ohio State with a 34-point victory. Final score 37-3. Number 1 team showing off why they are top team coming back into the college series. TCU, very good first half, but offense just couldn't score 3 points just to show for on the board. And yeah, just pure domination in the second half by Ohio State. That's going to be it for game number 1. The season is officially here for the RFL College Series. Man, turn us up if you haven't already. Hit that like button. More college football games to come. More bangers, more instant classics. Everything on the way. That's going to be it for me, though. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator here at the RFL. Enjoyed all you guys coming through and calling this game for you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow, as I will be right back in the booth. 8 p.m. Eastern for this game right here. Oh, wrong. This game right here. Tennessee and Auburn going at it. This is going to be a great one. That being said, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.